Hey YouTube, this is Heather. Welcome back to Catch Your Breath Beauty. Today I'm going to be hitting you with a look from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar Palette. So stay tuned. If you want to see how I went from this to all of this, keep watching. Alright everyone, I'm starting out with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer that I was lucky enough to get a sample from Sephora. Feels amazing on the skin. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Longwear Foundation. I am in shade 112, Natural Ivory. I've been using this foundation for quite a while now. I believe I am coming up on the 1 month mark. It's probably been about the span of 2 months in actual time. Really, really love this foundation. Tends not to crease, extremely long wearing, doesn't pick up on a lot of my dry texture, which I really appreciate. So I just go ahead and put a few pumps on the back of my hand. Go in with my blender. Now I always make sure to pull back my hair and get it up into my hairline, so that way everything is just a little bit more seamless. So as you can see, it's really giving some decent coverage to my extreme acne. And once I'm mostly done, I go ahead and I go in with one of the smaller guys. I have a very difficult time getting foundation to stick in the areas around my nose. And this little guy just really helps get the product exactly where I need it to be. Finish up and make sure I don't have neck face. You want to take some up onto your ears as well. Now I'm going to touch up around my nose. I have a lot of difficulty with dark circles, so I do go a little heavy-handed with the concealer. Next, I'm going in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in shade Fair 5. Now, like I said, I have extremely dark circles, and Shape Tape actually does not work for me because of my extremely dry skin. It is one of the only things that I found that really, really covers up my circles. I absolutely love the ColourPop. It's a fraction of the price, and you really don't get so much of the settling into the fine lines. And I gently tap all of that in and pray to the gods above that it doesn't settle into my wrinkles. Please don't settle into my wrinkles. Please, I promise I'm not that old. So I'm just gonna do right down the bridge of my nose and around my nose a bit, because I need that extra coverage because I am super, super red. And as you can see up close, I have fairly decent coverage. I didn't color correct. I wanted you guys to see exactly what the Maybelline 24 Hour does alone and by itself as a standalone product. Is the performance. You can definitely tell I left my eyelids with no foundation, so that way you can tell the difference between my actual skin tone and the color of the foundation, because that's the actual tone of the skin of on the rest of my body. Looks very smooth. I enjoy that. I definitely tend to lose foundation in the smile line area, so I'm gonna go ahead and put just the smallest bit of concealer over my smile lines and just a bit on the chin. They're playing fairly well together. I'm impressed. Now that all that is complete, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out my under eye, and I am going to apply the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I am absolutely in love with this guy. I think he is so underrated. Like I said, the dry skin battle is real, and this is something that I can actually confidently use, knowing that it won't make me look musty crusty. Like, maybe a little dry, but like, I'm not gonna be musty crusty. So here we go. If you tap it in with your damp beauty blender, it actually feels like it's melting into the skin. This, for me, mama ain't got no complaints. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to press just a little bit of powder into a few of the areas around my nose and my smile lines. And I pat it all around my nose because I tend to have allergies. So I want to make sure that that foundation stays in place for as long as humanly possible. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze my face up with my Morphe Y2 brush and Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I am in shade Light as Fuck. No, light bronzer. It should be shade Ghost. This is actually the only, I can't really contour or anything because it just looks like all right, now that we have passed that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Y2, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna go ahead right along the contours of my cheeks, and I am just going to bronze this face. Bring the corpse bride back to life. Most people need 5-10 minutes and out the door. So the look I'm doing today is not that, as you can tell. I don't want to muddy the side of my nose at all. So we're gonna try this. That did a fair job of making me look much more awake than I had been. So the look I'm going for today is going to require a more muted blush. Oh, it's called The Rose, and I have it in shade Tea Rose 08. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Real Techniques blush brush. I'm gonna kind of start a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm gonna take it back and kind of marry it in with the bronzer that I already put down, because I really want to go ahead and let the highlighter speak for itself on this one. Go ahead and just give my face a little bit more life. I wouldn't say you have to be very careful with this blush. It layers well, plays well with other products. You can go ahead and, you know, tap your brush off first to at least make sure that you're not gonna make a clown out of yourself. But this is not one of those blushes that you have to be afraid of. All right, guys, I went ahead and did my brows off camera because I'm just not good at my brows. I do look a bit even today, so I'm satisfied. New CoverGirl pomade. It comes with the little brush in the top. I believe that Chatty reviewed this, and she is actually the one who influenced me to buy this because I was in the market for something new, and quite frankly, it had to be affordable. So I went ahead and I used that. Then I had... There's a long story behind this one too. I had my holy grail product and I was a very happy girl. And then one day I woke up and I heard the news that Gimme Brow was not only going off the market, but that what you had could possibly be contaminated by bacteria that was real nasty. So I immediately had to throw out my holy grail product, which was... To me, being into makeup, that was a very sad day. Moving forward, I discovered the Essence Make Me Brow. Now, this little guy is a miracle in a tube, has completely replaced Sorry Benefit, you brought it back, but Gimme Brow was a little too late, especially when I believe this is $3.99. All right, everyone, now here comes the fun part. We're gonna take this and make some magic. I am going to be using a color switch from time to time, and I have various different brushes. I have e.l.f., I have Morphe, I have Too Faced, and let's see, Crown, and just different things that we've gotten in BoxyCharm and things like that. Now, I also want to make note that I actually found what I have been calling the infamous e.l.f. crease brush. The actual crease brush, not the C brush, not the C brush. But I was informed of this little guy by Kimberly Clark. And she currently is out doing her own thing, but she was making anti-consumerism videos on YouTube for quite a while. She was the originator of the anti-haul. She is the queen of anti-haul. And how I would love to hear a brand new video with that oh so lovely, but I'm not gonna buy. I want it so bad, you guys. Is anybody else missing Kimberly Clark like I am? Anyways, that's where I found out about this e.l.f. crease brush. So I'm gonna go ahead, I got 2 of them, and I'm going to put them to use in today's look. And we will see if Kimberly Clark is right about the holy grail nature of this product. Okay, I'm gonna start off by going in with Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion, and I use the anti-aging because your girl needs all the help she can get. So I love the applicator on this. This is jammin'. Anybody else make stupid faces when they do their makeup? I swear. See, I just did it again. Standing around with my mouth open. Looks so ugly. I'm going to start off across the entire lid with the color Sugarcane. Just gonna apply it in slow, soft, circular motions. Just little guys. Not all the way up to the brow. And hold your brush as far back as you can because you can use the lightest pressure and just get these amazing color gradients just by barely using enough pressure just to move the eyeshadow around and get it to, you know, do the get down with its neighbors. So you can see where we are with sugarcane. I'm thinking I am going to go with Tongue Pop. And I am going to use the infamous e.l.f. crease brush to apply Tongue Pop. I'm gonna tap this in just very gently and then swirl it and buff it into my crease. Bitch. Really? Wow. Now I went ahead and just kept that in the crease, brought it down to the lash line, and I'm just gently blending everything in. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing over here. Tap back into sugarcane, and I'm just gonna come right along this edge with a little more sugarcane. Well, since I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put intravenous, just the slightest bit of it, right here on the outer edge. And I am just going to swirl and buff in one place. Maybe up a little bit into the crease, push it up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Intravenous is a nice brown. I just don't want to go too heavy, but I do want to give this a little bit of depth and dimension. And since my lighting is not ideal, I want to make sure that you guys can see the contrast of color as best as you can. I'm seeing candy floss, and I really feel like it belongs on my inner corner. I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC Fix Plus spray to wet my brush for this one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Y22 Morphe brush. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, wet my brush. And I am going to dip into Candy Floss. Ooh, she pretty mauvey pink. Wow. I'm just gonna go ahead and I wish I would have cut my crease for this. Wow. Next time I will definitely cut my crease and enjoy some candy floss. And pull it down a little bit here so that way she can come around and meet cavity here pretty quick. It's fun to work with too. It just goes where you want to. Like, very impressed. So, just gonna go ahead and finish up. I'm gonna come back in with a brush and make sure that there are no unblended lines. I would say that that is really beautiful. And I actually think I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna smoke across the entire bottom with candy floss or with cavity, and then I'm gonna go back over it with this candy floss color because I love it that much. I'm gonna be using the Y21 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and get her wet. That's what he said. Wow. I might have just taken this look somewhere where I didn't know I was going. I never actually imagined in my wildest dreams ever that I would be doing a makeup tutorial on YouTube. Never thought I would be brave enough. And yet here I am. Of tongue pop and just freshen up the center. I'm taking this completely clean M510 brush from Morphe, and I am just blending out all the harshness all the way around the eye. I'm going to hit my brow bone with glucose. Just a little pop of it. Just a little pop. Right there where that candy floss is. All right, everyone, while I was gone, I went ahead and I applied Benefit's Roller Lash to my upper and lowers. This is what we have. I hope it translates as well on camera as it does in person because, I mean, I'm not ringing my own bell or anything, but I feel like this looks pretty cute. And it's time. I saved it for the end. The Moonlighter highlighter from Black Moon Cosmetics. This is in shade Shroom. As you can see, she comes with a full compact mirror, and this one is the Pinky Peach one. Now, it did, because I bought two, it did come with their official Black Moon face brush. God, I am nailing it today, y'all. Just like fucking nailing it. So here's the face brush. I'm gonna go ahead and apply Shroom to this side of my face with the face brush. And on the right side, I will go ahead and use my Morphe Y14, which is my absolute favorite highlight brush of all time. So I will use theirs on the left and my favorite on the right, and we'll see what kind of results we get here. Ooh, it covers the brush. Here, let's go ahead and give you a background. Like, it covers one tap. Okay, you see we have a bare space there. Now I'm gonna tap it one time. That's it. Like, it just picks up so much. Okay, enough with that. Enough with me being fascinated. Let's get to it. Now, I'm a highlighter whore. I love it. I love to shine to the gods, glow to the moon, fucking whatever planet you want. I want to be there and I want to be glowing on top of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Does that have a smell? Oh, that has a really nice scent. What is that? That's like a really nostalgic scent. I can't quite tell what it is. Hey everyone, Editing Heather here. I just wanted to let you guys know that that familiar smell was a light cranberry orange scent, and it reminds me of Christmas. So there you go on that. They are $22 each. They are safe for the face, body, and eyes. They are vegan, cruelty-free, and paraben-free. And wonderful. The light did not do it justice in the video, and I am hoping that my ring light will fix that in the future. So I apologize about that, and I just wanted to read you the back really quick of the packaging, because it does say, glow in the dark with our exquisite pressed highlighters that deliver a mysterious glow from within. So that is what the back says, and I will kick you back to the video. Hope you enjoy the rest of it. But it's making me want to use it more. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I can definitely see what's happening. I have a feeling that much more is going to go down if I have a slightly smaller brush so I can get it exactly where I need it. But this, oh my God. Let's go ahead and take a dip. Just looking at that on the brush is just, it's so good. Is anybody else sickeningly in? Really, you guys? Just, wow. Just, I'm done. I am deceased. You are now speaking to a fucking ghost because I'm dead. Like, thoroughly and completely dead. This, oh my God. I am so mad that my lights suck like they do because the Black Moon, girl. This is close to my heart. Oh my God. I'm gonna go back. Oh yeah. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called over application of highlight. How to make your face a Christmas tree. However, I don't care because this kind of sparkle, and it's so iridescent. It's glittery, but it's so iridescent. It's insane. Black Moon. Come here, come here. We're gonna have a talk. Black Moon. Magic you put in this. Keep doing it. All the magic you put into here. I also have jellyfish, so that blue's gonna be hot. Whatever witchcraft, wizardry, scientific wonderfulness, I don't know. Whatever you're doing, keep it up, because Moonlighter has just become, it's up there with my La Peach, Jackie Ina, Diamond Couture. Yeah, that's definitely up there. So, sorry to be in your face for so long, but yeah, I've been waiting for the application of this, and it's just not doing it justice, the light. Not at all. So beautiful though. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my setting spray. Okay, now that we have played Highlight My Face to the Gods, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set my makeup with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Got Mister. So, as you can see, I just created like something insanely special very quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on a lip color and I will be right back. And finally, I used on my lips, Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in the shade Flamboyant. Now, I absolutely love his liquid lipsticks. They are a little bit drying, so just put a balm over underneath beforehand and you will be rock star status. So I really enjoyed the look that we put together today. I'm actually quite proud of it. Do the whole Instagram model for you. Wait, we gotta do like, this was all a Jeffree inspired look and I am completely happy with how it turned out. I hope that I wasn't too chatty for you and I hope you enjoyed my corny jokes. Once again, I'd like to thank you for spending your time with me. My name is Heather and this is Catch Your Breath Beauty. If this is your first time visiting my channel, go ahead and hit that red support button and ring my bell. Go ahead and ring my bell for notifications so you know every time I post a video. Don't forget to like, comment, and just go ahead and start a conversation in the comments. Let's all learn how to help each other out in the beauty community, lift each other up, not hold each other down. So on that note, love, light, and highlight everyone, and I will see you next time.